sound snotty, which is true.
So let's stay focused on the phone because this is going right to YouTube.
Okay. The phone. I have just a regular say, turn on, hello, goodbye, that's it. When I want to do any texting, it's really long and arduous. People think, oh, just snap it out like that. I am an expert typist, so it bothers me that I can't spell out a whole word. I don't use abbreviations like you for you. Then, in the paper, they have all these boxes that you're supposed to put your phone up to. If I put my phone up to it, it's going to laugh at me. What is the phone going to do? It's not going to do anything. I say hello, goodbye, and hang up. So, that box is nothing. I would like to be able to say, where can I get the gas the cheapest? Where do I get... I need a new pillow. Where could I get a king-size pillow for X number of dollars? Now, Macy's has pillows on sale, $20 pillows on sale for $7.99. Then you read the fine print and it says standard queen. I need a king. So how much do I think it's going to be? Well, maybe if I had my little smartphone, I could put it on there and say, king size would be blah, blah, blah. I don't get that information.
So you want to, so that box with black and white is called a QR code. The letter
QR code.
The letter R and code. So it's the new version of a barcode.
Oh, is it?
But
that is amazing to me. I didn't know that.
So on the smartphone, so I'm recording this right now with a smartphone. It happens to be the iPhone. You can put an app that can read these QR codes. So it's like a camera. And so when you take a picture of the QR code, it'll take you directly to wherever that company, like if Macy's wants you to go right to that ad or that sale, or maybe it's a coupon. Right. Or sometimes I've seen it where you're walking by a window of a art display.
Right.
And they'll have the QR code and says take a snapshot because it saves them a lot of space. And it gets in your phone memory to stay connected to them.
Now, are all apps expensive, or most of them not expensive?
Every single app I have on my phone is free. However, you always buy an app. So to buy an app on my iPhone, I have an Apple ID. When you get an iPhone, you get an Apple ID. And a password with that. And so I'm always buying because it goes into, it's like an email account. There's an account reference with that. There's a credit card attached to that as well. So that way when I buy anything, if it's $0, it goes in there, or if it's 99 cents. Most apps are between $0 and $4.99. But every app that I need is free. Actually, you know what? I just bought one app. It was $1.99, and it is the equivalent. I'll show you when we finish this video. It's the equivalent. It's the equivalent of the Zen alarm that I have been wanting for years. It's a $100 alarm clock, and it chimes. It chimes, and so it hits a bell, goes ding, and for 20 minutes, every minute it goes bing, and it gets a little bit louder, so you gently are woken up, not buzzed out of bed.
Right.
So that alarm was $1.99 because I was going to buy the physical thing for about $150. So that's apps, and I have a pedometer app on mine.
Oh.
So I like to count my 10,000 steps. So I'll put my phone, I'll turn the pedometer app on, put the phone in my pocket, and get on the treadmill, or just walk around during the day, walk to the P8 park. Does that answer your question about apps?
It does.
Pretty much everything you need, especially the stores, are going to have apps that are free because they want you on there. Yeah. And then there's games and some interesting like weight loss apps that those might cost you, but you can find everything. The pedometer app is brilliant, and it's free. Yeah.
Yeah, because I've often wondered how many steps I really do during the day, and some of them are the fact that I retrace myself because I forgot what I was going into the room for. I had to go back into the room, stand there and say, okay, what was I thinking of?
Oh, yeah. So you get double the steps.
Yes. And a lot of seniors get double the step. And then you go back to the other end and go, oh, here it is. But why did I need it for?
Okay, bow bow. Okay. Any other questions about apps or smartphones?
No,
or
I
QR
was
codes?
really interested in those boxes. I keep seeing them in the newspaper ads. Put your phone here. I thought, I'll put my phone there and it'll say nothing. Does your phone do call somebody and it will call somebody for you? I'm just asking.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'll show you some of the features too. There's a lot of voice activated features here. So if I wanted
Yes.
to take a note, or even if I wanted to write a text, I can hit a button that is a microphone, and the microphone will dictate for me. Or the
Wow.
app will dictate
Yeah.
for me, and it's all free. So the cost, this is an older iPhone. I got the older version. This iPhone cost me $30. With the apps, the coupon apps, etc., the phone pays for itself almost instantly just to have access to the data and the tools. Also camera functions, what I'm doing now, video camera, taking pictures and sending a picture. Hey, what do you think of this? Being able to email pictures, message pictures. And then the only thing that you have to consider is it changes your data plan a little bit. So you have to choose a increased data plan. So monthly, your bill is affected, but just a little bit. So you just want to take into consideration that you have to buy the product, the phone. You have to use it as a phone, so you want to make sure you have enough minutes when you're calling, which most people do now because most people are texting or emailing and using less phone. And then you want to make sure that your data plan might be unlimited depending on how many people are on the plan. So those are some of the hidden things that you want to consider. But again, to have access to the World Wide Web and all your apps 24/7 is, sometimes just priceless to have all those apps.
What if I was on a program with someone else and the Sprint phone, and we decided, my husband and I decided that we would go and start our own little phone, just the two of us have our own little phone, not to bother the other person.
You want to share one phone or have two phones?
Two phones.
Two phones, your own family plan.
Right. So then, would they take into account I was on this other plan when I go to open this new account?
I don't think it necessarily matters, but I will say that if you have other people on the same service provider, which the main ones are AT&T, Verizon, or Sprint. Those are the main, and it's hard to switch if you've been on it for a while. But if you have other family members on the same provider, it's easiest just to stay on there and most cost effective for everybody. It's like communal living. If everyone just lives together, then it's financially it's easier, but you can do that. But they know that you've been on the plan, but it doesn't affect your pricing or billing or anything.
Okay. Because we have been with Sprint for a number of years. We love Sprint. We never lose service. It is a great provider for us. We love it. But
Good.
we think it's time that we branch out on our own.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe get out of the nest and try and fly.
Oh my goodness.
I know. I don't know what it will do to the other person, but we hope that it would be a good move for them too.
All right. Any other pieces of wisdom you'd like to share with us?
Not at this time. I thought I did like just saying hello and goodbye, but I'm noticing that as times go on, saying hello and goodbye isn't enough. You really have to try and stay up with the times. No matter what your age is, you've got to try and stay up with the times. I don't mean I'm going to be ahead of the times, and I don't mean that I am going to learn these apps or the telephone quickly, but I know of someone who could help me with that. A person with
I wonder who that is.
Conversation Counts.
ComputerTutorForSeniors.com.
Right, computer tutor for the number 4 seniors.com.
You've been watching my videos.
I have.
Okay, good. At least say yes, even if you haven't.
Yes, I have.
Okay, signing off. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Thank you.